Tell me if you think the following sentences are correct or wrong. Tell the driver to reverse back. Political frauds are peculiar to Nigeria alone. The meeting has been arranged for 10 a.m. in the morning. Well, you can read on your screen what the correct sentences are. I just read from a book titled Culpable Errors in English. It's written by Mr. Matthew Aviorokoma, an 88-year-old author. He wrote this book after observing grammatical errors, particularly in the media. Let's show you how that session we had with him went.
It's a quarrel between the horse and a goose. And then there were two of them were grazing, the horse and the goose, they were grazing together in a field. Then, the story is it. Only Minagro, that is once upon a time, in a field. A horse and a answer etekus, grammar simul tondebant. He said, once upon a time, a horse and a goose were grazing together in a field. Namque et ansares et equi gramen amant. He said because both horses and geese love grass. Quadrupe superbus, awem jubilem spenebat. He said the proud popular animal, that was a horse, was despising the humble bird. Then tadam asa equo call equit, met antasuphabias penis. He said last the goose asked the horse, why? Why do you despise me with so much pride? A go try elementa habitu, mihi enim ad immortalibus consensum est. He said, I live in three elements, the power of which was granted me by the immortal gods. Et in terra abulare, et in aqua natare, et in aere volare. He said, I walk on land, I swim in water, and I fly in the air. Tu nullas alas, et propetibus, ungulas habes. He said, you have no wings, and instead of feet, which people have, you have hooves. Itaque, terram solidam duquam relinquis. He said, because of that now, you will never quit this solid earth. Then the horse said, si we natas, si we wolas, si we ambulas, omnia decenta, omnia ridicule facis. Then the horse told the goose, he said, whether you fly, whether you walk on land, whether you swim in the water, he said you do everything disgraceful and inefficiently. So, ego esum etero terra contentus ubi nullum animal corporis forma editore best superat. He said, I am, and I will ever be contented with this ground where I say, where no animal supposes me, before and any other. He said, nullum sane pedum velocitate. He said, indeed, nobody surpasses me in the sleekness of food, sweetness of food. Then he shouted to the crowd, he said, O pueri opelai, quanto melius est, pauca optime, quam multa mediocrita facere. He called to say, oh boys, oh girls, how better it is to do a few things very well, not to do many unskillfully.
Your book is titled Culpable Errors in English. Why did you write on this subject?
When I used to go out in those days, I would hear people talking along the road, either in the market or just in the streets. People who should know, who should speak good English. They attempt to speak the English quite all right. Well, they just make some errors which you don't expect them to make. You see? That is why I say culpable. They should not, they are not supposed to make such errors. Like when somebody goes, I have come yesterday. What is that? It's nonsense. So, and many of them like that. Well, in tenses, in many other areas. See, so I decided to write them one by one and make some copy and try to put the correct things there for people to see and read. I started it even before, long ago, but when I was relocating to where I am now, the first, the thing just got lost. So I started again. So, and even when I started, when it was almost ready for publication by one of his friends too, he undertook to do the publication and to market the book after publication. And by the time before he even started, I even signed an agreement at that time for him to comply with what his demands. But even before then, he just wrote, he said they were relocating, and all the work that I had been doing for several, he said the thing got lost. In fact, I didn't believe it too. Whether he wanted to play me some trick, I don't know. And then apart from that one, the terms of the agreement under which he wanted to publish the book were not all that palatable, not as acceptable. But I decided to just let it go. So as long as the thing gets to the public to read. So that one, so I had to start all over again. So I said, start. And even when I started this thing, by the time I started it, I was already developing some eye problem, sight, particularly with the left eye. But I went on. I started writing. I wrote this volume with my own hands. I just bought a notebook, and I tried to finish it quickly. Then I sent it to my daughters here to take action. They went through. They said it was okay.
Why are you so passionate about this subject? There are a lot of people who hear all these things, and you seem very passionate about it. What is it about your background that makes you passionate about it?
But I went to a school. I attended King's College. And apart from that, even from my primary elementary school days, we never used to call them primary in those days. From my elementary school days, from ABC till stand 6, till I came to King's College, I had some talent in me. You see, natural. I didn't know that I had all those things, because I was small. By the time I came to King's College, I was supposed not to have been more than 12 years. And that was supposed to be the average age of each of the students. So, but then by the time, as I grew up, I worked with Western Region government for 11 years. I was with the federal government for 9 years. And between all these ones, even my very first job was to teach at Housing College, Warri. At that time, the former governor of Lagos State, the military governor of Lagos State, General Mobolaji Johnson was there. I taught him there. I was in College Warri. So I acquired a lot of experience. You see, not only with English, because as a matter of fact, all the English I know today that I can boast of, I learned them from King's College. We read because it was competitive. In our class, it was difficult to find a $1. So we had to compete very seriously. So there was no question of resting on your oars. So that is all those things. Then anywhere I went, anywhere I went, they were always asking me, where did you learn your English? Many people, including the white men. Not that I made any serious attempt. Even since I left school, I don't think I've read novels again. As of now, I don't even have a dictionary in my house. The old one I got is already torn.
There are so many interesting errors you've noticed. I mean, you've noted in your
Yes.
Which ones stand out for you? Which ones are the most common ones that really, really catch your attention? You notice them, they're very, very regular.
What I call
two examples.
one of them, like I say, return back to school. Return back. Return back. You know, it's tautological. Return is return. That is, it means go back. And that is one. There are many. There are just many.
Examples.
There are many. Then this one place where a national ruler would say a governor was stubborn to a fault. You know that? He said he was stubborn to a fault. Can somebody? What is the meaning of a stubborn to a fault? He's stubborn already. You say it's a fault. Fault. Stubbornness is not fault already. So all those things. Then look, let me tell you, the most confusing of all these ones that I noted in my book is the use of the word who. Yes, who. If, for instance, now maybe you will be talking to me now, you know when you make the mistake. But because you will ask me, who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
Is there anything wrong with it?
It doesn't sound wrong. Is it wrong? Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? It's wrong.
If I'm asking you, who are you talking to?
It's wrong. Whom are you talking to?
Whom?
Yes. Because,
I need to brush up.
can you say, I'm talking to whom? To who?
Whom are you talking to?
To whom are you talking? You can turn it around and see.
Okay.
To whom are you talking? Can you say, to who are you talking?
To whom?
Yes. To whom are you talking? Like even the minister, one minister said the other day, he said the removal of fuel subsidy is to benefit who? You see? He said, who will it benefit? Who will the removal of petroleum subsidy benefit? It's whom? Benefit whom? You can say, who is to benefit from the removal? That is quite all right. But when you say, who will it benefit? You are wrong. Whom will it benefit? And in fact, sometimes there are just too many like that. Now, I notice that who is a sickness among all people who speak English, from the politician to the teachers and students, and they just cannot see the difference.
There's a very interesting one I saw in your book. Political frauds are peculiar to Nigeria alone.
Alone.
That's very common. So that's wrong.
It's the alone that you put there. You say peculiar to, not say peculiar to Nigeria alone, no. Of course, even if you then, when you say something is peculiar to Nigeria, it means it's only Nigeria that it exists.
So no need to put it
alone. And no need to put it alone. And then when you say it's not peculiar to Nigeria, it's not peculiar to Nigeria alone, which means it is peculiar to all the other countries. Then is it peculiar again? It is not. It's not peculiar anymore. We Nigerians nowadays, we are found everywhere in the world. You see? We are found everywhere in the world. So you cannot say, why? If you go to, if you want to tell people that you know what you are talking about, you learn the language. You should speak it correctly. If you speak correctly, for instance, the English people, they will admire you. They will admire you. They will do anything to help you. You see? But when you begin to speak, talk rubbish, I mean, it doesn't speak well of anybody. If you know it is wrong, we pay a lot of money to go and learn in the schools. And English is the medium of learning. You cannot go there and say, you will not even understand what you are being taught.
Mr. Matthew may be 88, but he's not done yet. I hope you enjoyed yourself.